Welcome for another book haul. It's a short one today, but I had grabbed a couple from the library and I just redid my hair and I haven't done that in a long time. I know it's so much darker again, isn't it glorious? I just am lazy. There's nothing besides that. So I just let it get pretty brown because that's my normal hair color, and then I'm like, oh, no, it's getting too close. I like the dark. It's a little bit darker. But it inevitably fades. But yeah, when that first hair dye day, it's just so floofy and nice, and you're like, oh, it matches my true soul. So we're recording this because it's just a few books, but I'm having a good hair day, and I only managed to read one book today. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste the hair on just one video. So here we are. I have not read the other ones over here in my stack of literally 49 books. So maybe they were good, maybe they were bad. I think by the time you see this, I will have read them. We got another one of these. So this is Modern Witchcraft for Dummies. This is Learning Made Easy by Lorraine something, PhD. I'm hoping maybe it'll be good. I don't know if it will be, but one can hope and dream. I am curious though, because I have looked, the library does not have anything. I'm wanting to know a little bit more specifically for chaos magic. And granted, I don't think it's one of those where it's like some of the principles I can kind of agree with, but inevitably I quite like the title I'm using of just being a simple witch, because like it applies to whatever tradition you're up to. I'm just like, can I simplify this? Because like, it doesn't need to be that complicated. And I still would like to know about it, because I do find myself thinking that maybe I align more with that. Again, I still think simple witch is my thing, but it's like broader sense. It's that more must speed. I like the idea of it's just different philosophies and whatever works as a most simplistic way to look at it. And I wonder, is this book going to tell me about that? I doubt it. I think we're gonna have Wicca and like the variations of Wicca and maybe like reclaiming and different things like that. I don't think we're gonna get into a lot of other options. Maybe, but I doubt it. Speaking of chaos systems, oh yeah, we got a psychology book. So this is No Bad Parts, Healing Trauma and Restoring Wholeness with the Internal Family Systems Model. If you don't know what this is, it's complicated. I think Kellyanne has some videos talking about this, but the basic premise is something you find in a lot of places, but in therapy, I guess, I'm sure it's in other ones too, but I've noticed it the most when you talk about PTSD and CPTSD in particular, where you kind of have yourself and it splits. And it's not quite like a total like personality shift. It's not like you have different personas, but it's just aspects of yourself that are very distinct. And those parts of you take over, and the therapy work is being able to control when they do. I don't know how this one is gonna go. It's an actual memoir though, so that helps. Because it literally says here on the subtitle, but we have The Witching Year, a memoir of earnest fumbling through modern witchcraft by Diana Helmuth? Maybe that's how you're supposed to say it? I don't know. Oh God, why? The review, because God, we don't want to not have that on every cover ever. By the best-selling author of The Year Living Biblically. Were you just experimenting with witchcraft just because you wanted to experiment? I'm having some doubts. Oh, maybe it'll be good. But look, you can't even look on the back because it's just freaking reviews. Is anyone tired of this? Like, you want to just like go to the back to see what it's about. You don't really care about praise for this book. You got approved by a publishing house. People liked it, obviously. Speaking of I don't know, our final book in this haul, actually, you know what? I could do a different one too. I will take that back. We'll save this one for the very end. I have one via Libby. So I have one more book if I could actually get there. So, fun fact. Does it have any of my information? It does not, so I can't show you this. Not that it really matters, but hello, look at that. We have Llewellyn's 2026 Herbal Almanac. It finally came in via Libby. Finally. I put in this request in July. It took a long time to get here. And I don't love ebooks. I don't know how you people like these things. It is close to the bane of my existence. Trying to pay attention and take notes from an audiobook is worse. So much worse. Ebook, one step up. It's so hard to take notes from. And I don't like it. But it's the only way I'm getting through this book unless I buy it. And I don't have that kind of money to buy a lot of books. So to Libby we go. And to be honest, usually the herbal one is not one I would buy. Like the Witch's Companion, yeah, usually it's got at least a couple articles in there that are worth the read. But the herbal one, like I don't have a garden. I don't know that there's gonna be a lot in here for me. But nonetheless, that one is coming too. And then the final book is this big, tall, not very thick, but tall book. This is from National Geographic, so maybe it'll be good. This is Treasury of Norse Mythology, Stories of Intrigue, Trickery, Love, and Revenge by a name. Donna Jo Napoli, something like that. And then illustrations are by Christina Bollett. But look at this, look at the beautiful, look at how big this, can you see how big the font is? I hope you can see how big the font is. It's too big, I literally can't see the camera from the book. Look at this, it's so easy on the eyes. I'm so excited, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't suck. I have my doubts. We know how it goes with the Norse, but one can hope and dream. And then I think there was actually more in that series too. If it's good, maybe I can get more, because ironically I feel like the library is going to have some of that maybe, so we'll find out. But yeah, those are all of the books that I have recently gotten from the library. I managed to drag this out to make it a worthwhile video. I feel like if it's under 5 minutes, it's like not enough to like bother with, but I usually can ramble enough to make it a full video in and of itself with just a few books. I usually try and have like, well, I guess, okay, having the Libby one helped, but usually I aim for like at least 6 books to haul, and this was like, not that. But 5 to, you know, instead of 6, it's not too bad. But 4 from 6 is like, So, anyways, thank you for coming along for another haul. A huge thank you to my patrons. If you'd like to support me and get access to exclusive content, I usually post about 3 to 4 times a week. And of course, do check out your own libraries. You'd be surprised what you can find. If it's hard to find stuff, first of all, the app, I don't know if yours is like ours, the app sucks. Like straight up. Oh my god, it cannot search anything. They're like, they really need to have a developer who knows what they're doing. It can't do keyword searches to save its life, ever. And so it's a nightmare. So if you're finding the app is rough, go to their actual website. That helps. Also, sometimes you do have to do the deep search of like advanced search and look by publishers, authors, and then you can usually start to find stuff. Also, you can check out Libby. I'm gonna be real, they don't have a lot. Like, they have some, but they're like maybe 1% of the books that I read, because there's just not that much on there. And I don't know if it's just from my county libraries, like, contract they have with Libby. I don't know, but there's not a lot. So do check your libraries, support them, but just know that you might have to do some extra digging to find stuff. But it's the library, it's free. Use it. Like, get as many books as you can. And of course, if you want to buy books, I would recommend mine. If you want to check them out, there is linked down below. And if you want to listen to my audiobooks here on my Patreon, there is an ad-free version and an ad version, but it is free. So one of these days, maybe by the time you see this, I will have that actually prepared. I'm gonna be like, the versions, they exist. I'm still working on editing it as of right now. You are going to be seeing this way in the future. Right now, it is still September, and I think you're seeing this at like the end of November, because sometimes, once in a blue moon, the stars align and I can get ahead on at least a couple videos a week. So, like Mondays, set for life, and then I just gotta read all of these, like every single shelf. You can't even see, they go to the floor. All of them have stacks that I need to get through. I literally have 49 books out from the library. So, yeah, actually no, 50, because I got the Libby one. So 50 books out from the library to read, and I only have 1 to drop back off, so all the reading. But yeah, anyways, thank you for coming along. Thank you for your support on Patreon, for liking and commenting and subscribing, all of the good stuff. And until next time, thank you so much for coming along, and blessed be.